Shayna, we are out here on 220. We are actually on 220 business going out of Collinsville. Just want to take a quick look here. I'm going to step out of the frame here so we can show you exactly what the 220 business looks like. You know, the Holiday Shopping Center, you rarely see cars in this shopping center the way you do now. The entire shopping center is full of cars, and if you hear anything about a 30-car pileup, this is not necessarily a lot of cars, say, per se, an accident. This is not necessarily an accident. These are just cars that are just trying to get up this hill in Collinsville. I can't tell you if there is an alternate route that you should be taking, because honestly, every road in Henry County is going to be just like this. This is a 24-hour period, Shayna, that people are just going to have to just stay off the road. Make sure you got common sense and don't be on the road. I know a lot of people, are having medical emergencies. Continue to call 911 if you have a medical emergency. There are a lot of first responders that are out taking care of business like they always do. But honestly, we're not seeing any problems. I don't step back into the frame. Just to reassure you, we're not seeing any problems when it comes to 911. But we do encourage you, if you do need to dial 911, make sure that it's an emergency. If for instance, if you have a lower back pain or something that could probably wait 24 hours, the emergency crews are asking you at least give them time to respond to the problems that are, first and foremost priority. The parking lot that I'm standing in, if you saw me step back into the frame, I slipped up in the parking lot. This is not just a heavy snow, but it is a very, very slick snow. We'll get a shot up the street here so you can see there are tractor trailers that are blocking the street. We got a grader from VDOT that is coming down the hill to help with the situation. But folks, we're talking about four-wheel drive vehicles that are stuck in this traffic. So this is a mess in Collinsville. If you are finally home and you're watching the news tonight, stay at home for the next 48 hours. Now, as we follow this tractor coming into Collinsville, or coming out of Collinsville per se, you'll see that the accumulation around news time this evening is seriously less than 3 inches. But the snow is so slick that you've got cars that are lined up now, and we could show you if we could actually get into the traffic, and I'll step back into the shop. Traffic now is backed up from the Walmart intersection, all the way up here to the old Econo Lodge. We're at the intersection of 5th Avenue and 220 across from StarTech. And StarTech parking lot is actually turned into a parking lot itself. And that is where a lot of people are just parking their cars because they can't get from point A to point B. And it's my understanding we also have Chad Hall that's doing some road coverage and some road reports that can give us some more information a little bit later. But I'm telling you, I'm out in this mess, and it's cold, and it's slick. So if you're at home, I advise you to stay there for the next 24 hours. Back to you, Shayna.